Hi, everybody, and welcome to 2020 with Kyla. We're here, day 15. We're talking about all words L. Super excited, and I think, these three words we're doing today: love, love language, that's a double L, and life lessons, another double L, are some of my favorite words so far. So excited to share them with you today. Okay, so let's talk about love for a little bit. But before we talk about love, I would love to step back a little bit and just share some stuff about relationships that I wanted to help reframe love for you a little bit. Okay, so generally when we think of love, we think about it in relationships, right? So either with ourselves or with others. So I'm sure some of us have felt insecure in a relationship or needy in a relationship, right? Well, I'll just speak for myself that I have for sure. And just wanted to share an epiphany that I had around this when I was at a retreat last May in the jungles of Costa Rica. So we were doing this meditation, and it's like with Deepak Chopra, the background, and I realized that, being in a relationship, I was like, in my dating relationships before getting married, I was always like really needy. I was like really insecure, really needy. And I always thought that that was because the other person wasn't loving me enough. Well, in that jungle retreat in Costa Rica, what I realized was, wait a second, it's actually that I don't love myself enough, right? Because when you love yourself enough, you can then communicate what you need, right? And if that relationship is no longer serving you, then you have enough self-love to walk away from it, right? Okay, so how do we deepen love for self and love for others? Well, there's two ways. And they both begin with, well, there's many ways, but the ones that we're going to be talking about today are L words. So the first one is love language. I'll give you an example of what my love language is. I love bringing my no sugar, no flour, no butter baked goods around to people, and just seeing how happy they are, because I feel like a lot of people don't bake anymore or don't have time for it, let alone bring in really healthy, non-sugary desserts. Why is that important to me? Well, when I was depressed, baking was a thing that really helped me use my hands, feel a sense of accomplishment when I just felt really lost and isolated and confused and, unhappy a lot of the time. So just being able to share that helps me with my growth. And then it deepens my love for myself because it reminds me of where I was and how far I've come, but also helps me express my love with others. Okay, now the second one is another double L word, life lessons. So when you love yourself, you realize that actually the things in life that you thought were mistakes or failures were actually there to teach you something. They were life lessons, right? Because that's why we're here. That's why we're here on this earth. To learn the life lessons, to become better, personal growth, and repeat. But if we frame them in failure and mistakes, well, there's no growth, there's no love, right? And there's that feeling of being stuck. So here's your self-work assignment for today. This is one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do. Write down 100 things that you love about yourself. both physically, emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, everything and anything that comes to mind. And I'll share mine with you below. Okay? Have a lovely day. Bye.